Hello, welcome to my kitchen. I'm very excited to be sharing this video with you today because not only is this my very first video, but I'm also going to be sharing with you a recipe for one of my favorite things to have every single morning, and that is a green smoothie. Now, what is a green smoothie? Well, really, it's just a smoothie that incorporates the majority of its ingredients as green leafy vegetables and then adds a little bit of fruit just to add a little bit of sweetness. The great thing about smoothies, especially green smoothies in the morning, is that the majority of it is going to be vegetables, and that's a great way to start off your day with a lot of vegetables because really it's hard to get a lot of vegetables in every single day. There's also a lot of fiber in the vegetables and in the fruit, and that helps keep you satiated in the morning. And also, it doesn't feel very heavy. It's a very light breakfast, and it helps give me energy throughout the day. So, let's get started. I'll show you some of the vegetables we're going to be working with today. To start off, I have kale. Now, kale is my absolute favorite vegetable to add. And the reason is that not only is it super beneficial, it's got lots of vitamin K, vitamin A, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory agents. It's really just amazing all around. But it also tastes super good in a smoothie. So here I have about 2.5 cups of kale packed. Now really you don't have to be super tense with all the ingredients, like how much you're going to add, because as long as you're adding just the majority being green vegetables, you're doing good. So 2 cups, cup and a half, 2.5 cups, really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and add it here, and you might need to pack it down a little bit. Alright, and don't be afraid to experiment with other leafy green vegetables like spinach or collard greens, mustard greens. They all have very high vitamin and mineral content and are also very good for you. I just really like kale. Alright, so next one is going to be romaine lettuce. And romaine lettuce is high in vitamin C, and it has a lot of other great nutrition benefits with it. I've got about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. Again, you can add as much or as little as you'd like. Pack that in there. Alright. And next we have broccoli. Now, I'm sure you've heard a lot about broccoli. It's always in the news about having so many anti-cancer benefits. It's really high in vitamins and minerals. I'm not a big fan of broccoli raw all on its own, so I like to add it to my smoothies so I can still get the benefits that broccoli has to offer. So I've got about a cup here, and we're going to add the broccoli. Alright. Next, I have parsley, and I've got about 8 to 10 sprigs here of parsley. Now, parsley has some cleansing benefits. It's very cleansing for the body, and it also gives a very vibrant, kind of exciting taste to the smoothie. Kind of tastes like summer to me. So, I like to add parsley. And I've also got 2 stalks of celery here. And celery also has vitamin C in it and other vitamins and minerals associated with it. And now here I have the celery leaves that are usually found in the middle of the celery hearts. I typically used to just throw them away, but what's great is that they're a great addition to the smoothie because of the leaves, and they also have lots of vitamins and minerals in them. So we'll go ahead and add that. Got to really pack it down, getting a little full. Alright, now for the fruit. Here I have 1 whole lemon, and what's great about lemon is it's got lots of enzymes in it and also other cleansing properties. Go ahead and add that. And then now I have a small green apple that I chopped up here. I love to add apples to my smoothies. It adds fiber and it also adds a really nice sweetness to the smoothie. I do recommend using green apples though, maybe a Honeycrisp apple, anything really sweet. I've used red apples and like Fuji. They're not sweet enough, they don't give a very good flavor, so I don't recommend using those kinds. Alright. Now I'm going to add pear, which I have chopped up here. What I love about pear is that it adds a great taste, the sweetness, but it also adds really great consistency. And that's what's great about the fruit, is not only does it add the sweetness, but it adds a really nice smooth consistency, which is really nice in the smoothie. So, add the pear. Kind of got to smush it down in there. And don't be afraid to experiment with other fruits as well. My favorite fruit to add to smoothies is actually mango. But it's not mango season, so I kind of have to just wait until summer. Wash off my hand real quick. And then we're going to add about 2 cups of water. This is a really full smoothie. Let's hope that it mixes nicely. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and blend it. I apologize for the noise. Let's get this going. Have a super high-powered blender, you might have to grab a spoon and help pack that down so that it gets blended all the way through. Alright, let's try that again. Stop it real quick because I have one last ingredient to add to it. And here I have Vega One All-in-One Nutritional Shake Powder in Berry. I like to add about a half a scoop, which is half a serving of the shake. The berry adds a really nice flavor. If you want it to be a little bit sweeter, you can just add another piece of fruit or add a scoop of berry flavored powder. What I love about this powder is not only is it vegan, but it also has lots of vitamins and minerals in it. But we're not too worried about that just because we're already getting those benefits from our ingredients in the smoothie. It also has probiotics, antioxidants, but the best part is that it has fat in it. And the fat is coming from omega-3 fatty acids. Now the reason why fat is so important to add to the smoothie, and just a little bit of fat, is because a lot of the vitamins that are in our green leafy vegetables are actually fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin A and vitamin K. So if we want to absorb those nutrients, we need to have fat present. And that is what's great about this shake, is that it gets that fat in there so we can absorb those nutrients. So I'm going to add half a scoop. And I like to add it a little bit after everything's blended, that way it blends a lot nicer. Alright, that's about half. And if you don't have a nutritional powder that has fat in it, you can always add like a spoonful of flaxseed or a spoonful of chia seeds, which are really great. You could even add flaxseed oil, a little bit of coconut oil, anything to add just a little bit of fat to the smoothie so you can better absorb those nutrients. Alright, so we're going to blend it up one last time. Alright, that should be good. Now, as I said, I don't have a very high-powered blender. It works well for me, but there tends to be little bits of chunks in my smoothie sometimes. I don't really mind because I kind of like to chew my smoothie as I swallow it. It helps release digestive enzymes into the mouth and helps to better digest the smoothie before it reaches the stomach. So I don't mind it so much. Some people might not like that consistency, so you can always get a more high-powered blender, and that will give a lot better consistency, and it'll also blend it up a lot quicker as well. So let me grab a couple quick. All right, I'm just going to pour a little bit of this in there. I love that green color, so pretty. All right, let's try it now. Very good, very good. And I promise you, don't be put off by the green color. I know that it might be a little scary at first and might think you're just drinking a salad pretty much, but in reality you are. It just tastes a lot better thanks to the fruit. So I like to actually split the smoothie up into 2 servings. I'll drink half of the blender worth of smoothie one day, and then I'll put the rest of it in a container and save it for the next day and drink it. I don't recommend holding it in the fridge for too long. The fruit starts to taste a little funky, doesn't taste as well. But you can always make a big batch of smoothies and then just put them in like an ice cube tray and freeze it. That way when you're ready to make your smoothie, you just pop out some of those ice cubes and blend it up, and then you have a smoothie. So, and the reason I like to split it up into 2 servings is because there's so many vitamins and minerals that are in the smoothie, you're not going to be able to absorb them all at once. So this also helps to save a little bit of money. That way you're not making you're not taking all those fruits and vegetables into one smoothie and consuming it in one day every single day. This way you're actually splitting it up into 2 days, and you're better able to absorb those nutrients. So I hope you make a smoothie, and I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to making more videos for you in the future. Thanks.